Congratulations, Void Interactive. Your realism shooter is now rated M for mildly disappointing. Recently, the tactical shooter called Ready or Not, which has been in early access for a long time on Steam and I guess has been out in launch for a bit, has been moved over to consoles. And in order to make these changes, you kind of gotta make your game a little more accessible to the babies. Or do you? Let's talk about it. Censorship because of a console release nobody asked for. This game sacrifices the best part of its experience, the immersion. Censoring key elements like the nudity, child abuse, and gore only result is cleaner, less stomach turning scenery, which made Ready or Not special in the first place. This guy's got 31 hours, so he definitely has played a shitload of this game and he knows what he's talking about. But we should talk about what exactly they censored. So they actually ended up posting before and after photos themselves, and this is the first one that people were pissed off about. The before photo, this is just pictures, but this child is actually convulsing in the bed, shaking, twitching, bouncing around. It is actually kind of hard to look at. And the first time you walk into this room, geez, you're just thinking to yourself, man, this is horrible. Like, this child definitely got into something, is on the verge of dying. This one is definitely immersion breaking because first time players are going to finish this mission and they're just going to walk into this room and find a sleeping child. Wow, good thing nothing bad happened to this thing. People loved this game because of how soul crushing and brutal it was. The next screenshot here is a picture of an enemy combatant with his Johnson out. This one is extra bothering to me because it's just a penis. Why is everyone freaking out over a penis? Every guy has one. We see girl body parts all the time. There's tits in GTA. There's tits in so many games. Right? Why is this a bad thing? It says on the cover of the game that it is rated M for mature. If you have a crazy fear of penises, you should probably avoid these games. Here's the next screenshot, and here we go again. Oh, wow. How polite of the human traffickers to give them a pair of undies and a bra so they feel comfortable in their sea can that they're locked in. Like the screenshot before, the first time you open the sea can and see a bunch of naked, beaten women, you are fucking horrified. This is immersion at its peak. It is reminding you that yes, this is bad and this is how it is. It's horrible. And this is also just more dumb shit to me because, again, wow, shocker. People are naked. Why are this is an M game? What's with people being terrified of seeing boobs and vagine? Like, oh no. Let's move on to the fourth screenshot here. And again, here we go. Both of these pictures are horrific, to be honest. But what's with the penis scare? Why? What? Again, how polite of the kidnapper to make sure he had a pair of undies on the whole time. I'm actually a little flabbergasted because when I started looking into this, I thought they would be removing like the big piles of bodies and some of the extra horrific shit in this game, but they just seem to hate naked people. Don't get me wrong, the censorship is absolute garbage and it shouldn't happen, but out of the things you chose to censor, right? What I feel bad for naked people, man. This shit is exhausting. So now we've stumbled across the fifth and final screenshot posted by Void, and this is the most annoying one in my opinion, and I'll explain why. So this is one of the missions in Ready or Not, which is actually my personal favorite mission. You end up raiding a streamer's house, and it's pretty cool. You get to see yourself on stream. The chat starts reacting to you. Insanely cool room. But you find out this guy is a CP dealer. It's not like you know this when you're going into the mission. And when you raid this place and you find prohibited images of minors, that is extra disturbing. Now, when you raid this apartment, you just don't even know what the fuck you just found. The pictures that you see on the left that are no longer in the right aren't even graphic. They are there to display what is being told to you, but it's not prohibited images. It's just younger girls in a bikini. And yeah, it's gross and it's disturbing, but it's not like they're displaying actual CP here, real shit that could get them in trouble. NK, yeah, that's fucking bullshit, but I'm not even that angry about that. The worst part about this, in my opinion, is it says press F to report photographic evidence. Photo evidence of what, my guy? Why don't you have the pictures there and then say photographic evidence? Or vice versa. say report photographic evidence, and have the pictures there. This is some straight Karen bullshit. This is why this is the worst to me. And I have played a lot of this game. Sure, maybe it's been a couple years, but I've played the shit out of this game. And the only reason I played it was because of how messed up it was. There isn't any other game like this that shows you the absolute horrors these public servants go through. When Ready or Not first hit Steam, it promised something rare, a grounded, intense, and unflinching look into the world of tactical police operations. It was gritty, atmospheric, and unafraid to explore morally complicated, uncomfortable scenarios. That boldness made it stand out, and for many of us, that's exactly what we signed up for. We backed the game, recommended it, and endured its early growing pains because we believed in what Ready or Not was trying to be. But somewhere along the line, that mission just changed, and definitely not for the better. It's all so tiresome. I feel that one, man. That first review just says it completely perfectly. Like, here's the thing, man. People don't want to play Ready or Not for comfort. They play it because it's uncomfortable. The absolute best part about Ready or Not is kicking open a door not knowing what's going to be on the other side. It could be something absolutely horrific. Toning down those scenes doesn't make it feel good. It just cuts the core appeal. Why not just censor and tweak everything on the console versions? Well, they've actually responded to this one, and it's because there would be a lot of bugs. It'd be hard to keep track of the bugs in those versions of the games. Yeah, no joke. Their answer is sorry, we're lazy, so we're not going to do that. I played this game to see how actually nasty the real world is. I played it to feel uncomfortable, sad, angry, and to contemplate. The new censorship update has ruined the whole purpose behind Ready or Not. This is a SWAT sim game, not a child friendly police game. The game is literally called Ready or Not. Either you are ready to see the horrors that actual cops have to go through, or you just aren't. I'm so sorry to the people who made this game. I bought this game for the reasons above, not this child friendly trash. I'm not going to show any more reviews because they're basically saying the exact same thing. That review I just read is 90% of the downvoted reviews. But the best part about these reviews, in my opinion, is there isn't anybody actually mentioning what was removed. People just really don't like censorship. I'm not joking. I scrolled through these reviews for probably 25 minutes ish, and I didn't see a single review talking about what was censored. Like, let's just be real. People hate censorship. And the only thing people hate more than censorship is the reason why it's being censored. This isn't the government or some power telling Ready or Not that they must remove some of this stuff because of how bad it is. I think personally, the fact that they are censoring all of this stuff simply just to make a quick buck off of consoles is the worst part about this entire situation. This was Void Interactive being good boys and following orders from their console overlords in order for them to make their quick buck.
Look at that. Military sim people proving they need to be put on a domestic terrorist watch list with some of their ridiculous toxic behavior.
Oh god, I am horrified to watch this. Whenever I see the word toxic behavior, I lose my mind. Also, yeah, let's generalize every single review. You are a creep.
In case you're ill informed, the game Ready or Not is a military sim on Steam.
Nope, it is a SWAT simulator. SWAT and military are two separate things. Somebody who knows what they're talking about would tell you that they are very different in their purpose, training, and jurisdiction. It is a completely different thing.
Who recently censored a couple aspects of their game so they get it approved to be put on console, and it is now being absolutely review bombed with military sim people freaking out.
God damn it, you really gotta stop saying military sim.
What level of censorship are we talking about, Jordan? Military sims should be hyper realistic.
My god, I'm going to lose my mind.
Listen, we are talking about extremely minor tweaks to some of the most grotesque things I've ever seen in gaming.
You need to play more video games, my friend. You should play Postal 2.
Personally, that I can't actually talk about explicitly here on TikTok because I will get banned. But suffice to say, trust me, go look it up. It's really not that big of a deal.
Ah, yes, trust me, bro. Just go look it up. It's not that bad. You'll agree with me when you go look it up. Just go look it up.
But you know what is a big deal? How obsessed military sim people are.
God damn it, stop calling it that. And again, you stop generalizing the whole audience as military sim. I'm not a military sim gamer. I'm just a gamer. I enjoy video games.
with these specific, extremely grotesque, brutal parts of the game being censored. They are so fixated on it. They look like disgusting perverts.
This is all language manipulation using grotesque, brutal, pervert. Let's talk about the bare bones of this structure. When you are a customer and you buy a product because of what that product is, and the product is significantly changed, you are valid in criticizing said product.
Who should be like put in a psych ward. Like, you care that much about seeing that level of brutality?
Yeah, big shocker. Dudes like brutal shit. Dudes like super messed up stuff. Yes, indeed. Like I said earlier, this is the reason people bought it.
What is wrong with you? If you are one of the people review bombing it for this situation, I want you to do an exercise with me. Go to a family or a friend, someone who doesn't play military sims
I am going fucking crazy.
or doesn't play video games, explain what the game censored, and then explain that you want that specific part uncensored and why, and just see their reaction.
Yeah, first of all, this is a horrible idea. Why would I ask somebody who doesn't play their video game their opinion on it? But let's say I do this. Let's say I go ask my mom what I think of this. It's all about how you word it. If I say, "Hey mom, they took out the naked girls out of my video game and I'm pissed." Yeah, she might think I'm a little weird. But if I went up to my mother and I sat her down and I explained to her, "Hey, there is this hyper realistic SWAT simulator game that is designed to show the honest cruelty and brutality of how these things are." And I told her that over time, they dumbed it down and took out the horrible things to appeal to a bigger audience and to make more money. She would understand why we think it's scummy. The reason you think the average person would think this stuff is horrible is simply because it's horrible. You wouldn't actually sit them down and explain them the entire situation. This shit is so stupid.
Military simulators are supposed to be about realistic shooting mechanics and realistic physics. They're not supposed to be a goddamn PTSD simulator.
Holy shit. I don't know how many times he has said it, and I'm seriously on the verge of losing my mind. My brother, this, I have nothing to say. And who the fuck are you to say what a military simulator is supposed to be about? Most shooters in general have realistic physics and bullets. So, does that mean every single shooter is a realistic military sim? My goodness, what a stupid thing to say.
All right? If you want that, go join your country's military and go experience that level of brutality.
This shit is so stupid. This is like the same stuff when people say, "Why would you play a sports game? Just go outside and play sports." Or, "Why would you even play Forza when you can just go drive in real life? What are you doing? Why are you playing these games?"
Otherwise, at the end of the day, even if it is a simulator, it is supposed to be a game.
What does that even mean? It's supposed to be a game. As if it wasn't a game before. What? Why do you get to determine what a game is?
Like, what is wrong with you people?
That was such a hard video to watch. My god. This guy has zero perception into what is going on. The way he sees this situation, right? Bad things are being removed. Players like those bad things, so players must be bad. I love people like this who just cannot, they can try as hard as they cannot see through the surface of an issue like this. I have all my money on this guy never playing this game, or if he has played it, he's played like one mission. I don't even know what to say. This guy, this guy's just standing up for the game because it's getting rid of grotesque things and he needs to look good, so he must stand up for getting rid of those things. The best part is when I initially seen the post, I went to go find him on TikTok and it's actually gone. This video does no longer exists on his account. Honestly though, I don't really blame him. I would roach out after saying some dumb shit like that too. But anyway, thanks for listening to me today. I just wanted to talk about this because it's such a stupid situation. Let me know what you think down below, and we'll see you later.